Gwinnett Chamber of Commerce officials and Gwinnett County Commission Chairman Charles Bannister traveled to South Korea in late June to sign a sister community agreement with Gangnam-gu, a prosperous district of Seoul, Korea's capital city. Firming up a relationship 2 years in the making, the communities pledged to promote educational exchange and share government practices, and both sides emphasized that business would serve as the backbone of their ties. Gangnam Mayor Mang Jung-ju said his cosmopolitan district, known for its high standard of living, international focus, and IT expertise, is anxious to explore how both sides can help each other mitigate the effects of the global economic recession. Gwinnett Chamber officials said that members of the Georgia County's more than 40,000-strong Korean community sparked the Gangnam connection, which they hope to use as a springboard for recruiting more Asian businesses.
The thing that's interesting about Gangnam is we didn't know where Gangnam was 3 years ago, but because of the great Korean Americans in Gwinnett County and all of Atlanta, they actually approached us. And there's people that had different connections. It's amazing all the different connections that Korean Americans have with Gangnam. And the similarities are amazing as well. Gangnam 30 years ago was farmlands, and it was just south of Seoul. Gangnam means south of the river. And Gwinnett 30 years ago was basically farmlands. And so we have all these very interesting connections. And so the connection was there were some people in Gwinnett that had connections with the Gangnam government. They were friends, associates, and we began on this process. It was, I believe it was in 2007, this process started of this sister cityhood.
Do you have any other sister community arrangements?
No, Trevor, this is our very first one. We're very excited that Gangnam was interested in us, and we actually created a sister community ordinance at Gwinnett County just to kind of deal with the request and go through a process. And basically there's the county created an ordinance that said there should be, of 7 requirements, you have to have 5 of them. For example, do you have a major hospital? Do you have a major school system? Do you have a major university? And trying to align things that were similar to Gwinnett County.
And obviously you see this as an investment in the future of Gwinnett County. Your job title is VP of Economic Development. So how do you feel like you're going to leverage this very friendly connection into something that's more than just a friendship and is a business-oriented partnership?
What we have found at Gwinnett County Economic Development and all of our international opportunities, it's the people that we know in Gwinnett that have the international experience and background, and we utilize those relationships to expand. And so what we've done is we're expanding here, and this is Gangnam will be our center of operation as we expand doing international trade, international expansion of Gwinnett businesses into Asia, and hopefully Gangnam businesses into Gwinnett County to create jobs for Gwinnetians. And so we're using these relationships to help introduce us, and it's been very successful. The one thing I've learned doing international economic development is wherever you go, it's about relationships, and people are people, and we've made those connections through Gwinnetians that already had contacts with Gangnam.
Meanwhile, Gwinnett has probably more Korean connections than anywhere else in Georgia. Can you talk a little bit about the Korean community in Gwinnett and how you're using that in this partnership and beyond?
Absolutely. Well, it was really the basis of everything. We do have, we believe the number is 48% of the Korean population in Georgia resides in Gwinnett County. We believe that number is about 45,000 Koreans, and they're a wonderful part of our community, and we've embraced them. And actually, 2 of the people that are on our delegation are on the Gwinnett Board of Directors. One of them is on the executive board, Jae-un, with the Korean American Association of Greater Atlanta, and James Song with the Korean American Chamber of Commerce. They're very connected, and they were very helpful in setting this up as well.